Welcome to Fair Go. Door-to-door salesmen. You know, the ones with a habit of visiting just on dinner time, the ones with an unbeatable deal or a limited time offer.
Do you give them the time of day or turn them away? Here's Amy with a look at how to handle those pushy peddlers.
We get them probably twice a week, I'd say.
Some religious ones, some just selling various things.
Insurance that I've never heard about or product that I don't need.
Tell them good luck and try next door.
Door-to-door sales folk seems we love to hate them. But market research shows many of us are no good at saying no. Asked about a recent experience with door knockers, more than half of people admit listening to the sales pitch. 11% ended up buying.
Out of every 10 doors, you should get a sale. Other people that...
Bruno Pritchard should know he knocked on hundreds of doors working for one of New Zealand's biggest direct sales companies.
I was getting to the stage where selling to people that really couldn't afford it, which those were the people that we needed to target. Yeah, I started to feel that, oh look, I don't really want to do this.
So tonight, he's on your side, here to share and show you the tactics guys like him use to get you to buy.
You don't always take no as the proper answer.
Later, we'll put his techniques to the test. Can he flog a fake product to these unsuspecting homeowners? Now, maybe you're watching this thinking, I'm pretty savvy when it comes to door knockers. Maybe you have a policy of turning them away. But we at Fair Go are still getting complaint after complaint from people who've buckled in the heat of the moment and wish they hadn't. People like Priscilla Taikapurua.
We're not rich people, you know, and it's just, I just feel ripped off.
A salesman from Flexibuy knocked at her Kaikooi home with a brochure full of glossy furniture photos. She signed up for a lounge and dining suite, $2,400.
I could never have that amount of money at one time to go to a store and say, oh, I'll have that lounge suite and that dining suite.
But direct debits of just $50 a week?
That just seemed so affordable to me.
The furniture was due to be delivered 20 weeks into Priscilla's payment plan, but it never arrived.
We will fix the problem, okay?
This is just one of dozens of phone calls Priscilla's made to Flexibuy.
You know, we had problems with their furniture, so we had stopped that thing. So, like, you know, we have been trying to work out onto this. Positive you get an answer by this week, and we're going to fix your problem.
This has been dragging on for months.
I could have done a lot more, a lot of other things with that money, and I don't think that it's fair.
Unlike when we buy from a physical store, when we're approached at home, we have no idea where the salesman's actually from or what their operation's like behind the scenes. Something we discovered when we tracked Flexibuy down after hearing from another 4 disgruntled customers from around the North Island. There's no office, no warehouse, just this Auckland City apartment. The company's listed director, nowhere to be seen.
Come over to there. Just for holidays. He's coming back, ma'am. If you want, you can I can ask him to give you a call back.
We did get a call back from Flexibuy's director. More on that and Priscilla later on. First, back to former salesman Bruno Pritchard, who worked for a legitimate company and is about to reveal the tricks of the trade for closing a deal.
You only get one shot at the first impression, so it has to be good.
Hello dear, how are you doing? I'm just Bruno and this is Emily. We're representing Top Job Cleaning.
We've kitted Bruno up as a salesman of home cleaning packages and we're sending him out to a middle-class Auckland suburb.
Would you like to take a stab at how many doors it'll take to make a sale?
Well, I would like to think within 5.
Well, hello, good afternoon.
After the friendly greeting, Bruno's straight into the sales pitch.
There it is there, don't you think it looks impressive?
Make sure you've got all those nice visuals there in front of them, nice glossy pictures, or if you've got a truck loaded with goods, you need to put those doors open.
And he's using body language to get the customer to mirror him.
You get them to agree with what you're saying. The nod will get them nodding as well and say, oh yeah, no, that's cool.
Listen to how he sells not just home cleaning, but the idea of more family time.
It's one way of freeing up a bit of time if you've got little ones that you're looking after and whatever. It looks like you might need a break.
If you hit onto people's emotions, you're going to do better in sales. You know, because I mean, hey, most people live by their emotions, and a lot of people they don't buy for what they need. They buy for what they want.
Today, the uptake's pretty slow to start with.
Oh, not for me, thanks. I do like to do my own house cleaning.
Not very big house. I can handle it.
No, they're not interested. No. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time, Dad.
5 doors, no sale. Bruno hasn't hit his target. But another 6 doors later, someone is willing to sign up on the spot. We just can't show you. She didn't want to appear on camera.
She was the easy one. Yeah, I could have sold her a car if I had had one outside, I think. It still works on a percentage basis. There will always be people that will buy off a salesman, door to door. You know, and it's just a matter of keep working at it.
If you don't want to be one of those people, here are our tips for fending off those persistent peddlers. The easiest time to turn them away is before they start their sales pitch. You could display a sign like this, or simply say,
"Sorry, I don't buy anything door to door."
By law, they must leave when you tell them to. If they don't, call the police. If you do decide to hear them out, ask to see some ID first. Don't agree to deals straight away. Ask them to leave you with a copy of the contract, but not any product. Then take the time to read the fine print, get some independent advice. Your local community law centre or budgeting service will be happy to help. Shop around, hop online, make sure you can't get the deal cheaper elsewhere. If you do decide to sign up, store your contract safely. You'll need it if anything goes wrong. If you haven't paid cash, you have a 7-day calling off period. That's a week in which to cancel, which you must do in writing.
I think it's important to let people know what's going on out there, because today you can get so much better value in other areas.
Now, the Door-to-Door Sales Act does give you protection, but it's nearly 50 years old. There'll be better protection when the law changes in June.
And what about Flexibuy, the company that sold the furniture that didn't show? It's now being investigated by the Commerce Commission.
We did eventually hear from Director Vikram Mehta. He told us he always intended to supply Priscilla's furniture, but had issues matching the lounge and dining chair fabrics.
Priscilla doesn't have to wait anymore.
She bought living room furniture from a travelling salesman's brochure, but he never returned with the actual goods.
We've still got the same 24-year-old furniture. We've still got a table that still doesn't have chairs. We're back to square one. And out $1,850.
Now, after months of excuses, a dramatic development.
Since Diego's been involved, Flexibuy's actually refunded my money, so I've decided to spend it here at a local retailer and just support the business community in Kaikohe.
Furniture Zone's Damien Napara is helping Priscilla choose 2 new suites.
I believe this will be the one for you. It's got 2 recliners and a 3-seater, hard-wearing fabric.
I like it, and I like the material.
This, he says, is the way to buy, not from your doorstep.
They know what they're getting in the store when they come and look at it, and that's what they're going to get. Number 2, it's more important actually, is the support, the backup. So if anything goes wrong, we're just down the road.
Decision made. Priscilla's heart is set on that cosy couch and this dining suite.
I love it.
It's a deal then, eh?
Great.
Thank you very much.
Not only did Damien knock a bit off the price, he's delivering free of charge.
Oh, I'm just over the moon. I'd just like to thank Amy and all her crew from Fairgo. Heartfelt thank you to you all.
You don't look like you're actually going to get to bed tonight. You look like you might be sleeping on that.
You could well be right.
She does. She looks very, very comfortable. Happy ending for Priscilla, but not yet for those other customers we mentioned earlier.
Vikram Mehta from Flexibuy says those customers stopped their payments before the goods were to be delivered.
We checked contracts and bank statements. We reckon they stopped paying because the goods didn't turn up.
And we reckon door-to-door selling is risky for you and for the companies that use it. We've done a small survey of big companies most likely to use door-to-door. Results next week.
Yes, and do tell us what you feel about door-to-door sales and what you do when the salesman turns up.